are live. How is everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you join, say hi. Let us know that you're here. We want to hear all about how your experiences have been so far. I am here with Darcy today, and
Hello.
she is going to be talking about a very hot topic. And it's one that's a little scary to some people, and I'm going to let her dive deep into that in a minute, but it's definitely about shaving your legs. So if you have not done that yet, that is what tomorrow's challenge is going to be. So this is what we're going to talk about tonight. So we're going to just recap real quick about today. We're going to also be doing a drawing at the end of this for day one. So if you have entered the Google form, entry form for day one, you have an opportunity of winning tonight. If you haven't been filling out the Google form, then unfortunately you won't be put into the drawing. So if you're not sure what we're talking about, make sure you connect with your consultant so she can help you and send you the link. And that's your entry form to be entered into the daily challenges and to be entered into the grand prize drawing at the end of this week. We're giving away a Norwex towel and a hair wrap, which is seriously like prime luxury right there, peeps. So to get that, you have to fill out an entry form for every single day. You have to do all the challenges. So make sure that you're doing that so you can have a chance. Hi, Kim. Hi, Catherine. How's it going? I'm so glad you all are here. So anyways, so share with us how the experience has been for you so far. What are you loving? What are you not liking? How was traveling with your cloth today? We're going to give you a few more tips and trips, ideas about traveling. I'm going to let Darcy touch on that. There are some questions that we were getting along the lines of, which is a very obvious, like a typical question is, how do I travel with my cloth like safely or cleanly, or do I get it wet before I leave the house? Do I get it wet at work? What do I do? So we're going to talk about that tonight as well. So I loved that you guys are asking questions. I was reading everybody's results in the daily entry form, and I am just absolutely loving all of the feedback. And that's why we really put a lot of effort into doing these challenges. It's seriously amazing. Tomorrow, I'm going to share the freebie with you guys on the how to make the masks that I was talking about, the recipes. I think it's like 4 recipes, different ones, and I'm going to be sharing that tomorrow. So make sure you keep your eyes out for that because I like to share it kind of like mid-challenge, just to give you a little bit of inspiration to just keep going. Sometimes when you hit day 3, it can be the third day of something can be quite challenging actually. And you're almost like, oh, I don't know. But so I want to give you some inspiration, share some of those extra recipes with you. So because what I want you to do is I want you to make a mask, put it on, and have it on while you shave your legs if you haven't done that yet. It seriously will be super relaxing, right? You like the sound of that, Darcy, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That sounds really amazing. I will definitely be doing that.
Right? Exactly. It's like, so, because remember, what I want all of you to be doing this week is to reminding yourself that you need to slow down, you need to uptake that water, you need to get more rest, and you need to take care of yourself. Because every time I talk to someone, they're just saying, oh my gosh, I'm so busy. Life is so crazy. There's so much going on all the time. Darcy and I were just talking right before we went live, and she was like saying it, probably almost like not even aware that she was saying it. And she mentioned it a couple times. Like, there's a lot going on right now, and I feel like I'm hearing that a lot. So that's why it was really important to me to make this challenge not like a competition type thing, but like taking a minute to remind yourself why you need to take care of yourself. It's super, super important, right? So yeah, I can't wait. So make sure you guys try that out tomorrow. And if you've already shaved your legs or you don't need to yet, still do a mask anyways, and just like take a bath and sit in the bath while you wear your mask, right? All right, so I'm going to hand it over to Darcy, and she has some amazing stuff that she wants to share with you.
I do. And apparently I have a special guest this evening. Usually
Yeah.
it's our kids that are popping to our videos. Tonight I've got my cat Raleigh. It was better to have her in here in the tub with me rather than yelling on the other side. So as soon as I hit the water, she's probably going to dart out. But
Yeah.
anyway, if you hear her talking. So I feel like since Latara said we should pamper ourselves while I'm shaving, I don't have a mask to put on right now, but I do have my spa wrap right here. So I'm just going to grab it.
Yeah, you totally should.
Yeah, if I can get it off my hook. So I have a fancy hook that's right by my bathtub, and I only use this every once in a while, Velcro, and it's so soft, and it's definitely a lot more discolored than my hair wrap because I use it all the time. But anyway, so this will be fun to wear my soft spa wrap while we're talking. So before we get too deep into shaving, for those of you that are asking about how you travel with your cloths, I'm going to show you a couple different options that Norwex has to travel with your cloths. So this is the first one. This print is no longer in. It's a nice gray pattern, and it's got an inner pocket that is waterproof. And so I usually keep it's called an MVP pack. It's like a little microfiber variety pack. And so it's got your mini EnviroCloth, your mini body cloth, and your mini window cloth. And so I usually always keep that in here with me. And then it's got a front pocket that's also waterproof. So I typically keep, my extra straws or some different things depending on where I'm going. But the point is you've got two pockets. So if you were wet, one got dirty, you could put it in the other pocket. So that's one option we have. The other option is one that they released for our masks. Like you would have your dirty masks on one side and your clean masks on the other side. The same thing. It's a waterproof. Well, I can't say it's waterproof. I guess I haven't tried to put a bunch of wet stuff in here, so I don't really know. But it's definitely material that can get wet. We'll have to test it. I'll have to put a cloth in here that's wet in a little bit. But anyway, it also has two pockets. So you could technically use this one as the same kind of thing. Put your travel cloths on one side if they were dirty or wet, or you wanted to keep them separate from some dry ones, put them in the other side. So those are a couple of options we have for travel. All right. I wanted to show you too, we've got several different types of body cloths. So we often come out with lots of different colors, varieties, and we even have an ultra plush one now. So there's kind of three main ones. You've got your body cloth packs that are just your regular body cloth size, kind of like your regular washcloth size. The new face cloth is a little bigger than a fourth. You can kind of see that for size wise. And then our travel is a fourth of the size. So you can see it's just a little tiny bit smaller than the face cloth. So what I like to do now that there's two is I really like to keep the small one by my sink to wash my face at night. And then I have my larger size one in the shower to wash my whole body with and my face. Of course, we also talked about microfiber. It's like a soft micro suede if you just want to remove your makeup with something a lot gentler. So same size as the face cloth, just for size wise, so everybody can see that. I know sometimes it's hard to know what the sizes are. So those are the sizes. And then this is our ultra plush. I don't know if you can kind of see how that side is a little more plush than this side. It's two-sided. So one side's really plush. All right, so those are kind of some different body cloths.
So Darcy, let me ask you a question.
Please.
What do you typically, so I actually, so I want to just let everyone know, so the plush ones I have in like the towel size, but I actually don't have them yet in the washcloth size. So yeah. What do you find yourself doing with the plush ones?
I actually don't find myself using the plush one to wash my body as much. It gets a little bit too wet, I guess, for me. Okay. So I prefer the regular body cloth for the shower. I have this one. I love the towels for drying. So the plush towel and hand towel, I love for drying my hands, my body. So I actually keep my plush washcloth next to my bathtub. So when I'm reading a book, I can just reach over and dry my hands. Perfect. So that's what I use mine for, but some people really like it. It's really a personal preference.
Yeah, for sure. I like it. Those are some good ideas. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So now let's get into the good stuff. Shaving with a body cloth. What? So some people are a little bit worried about this. Some people have already done it. It's no big deal. Some people are like, what, how, you need all the information. So here I am to give you all of the information. So first, let's talk about razor burn and ingrown hairs and what causes that. The first thing is you typically get it because you haven't exfoliated properly. There's a lot of dead skin cells on the surface of your leg or wherever it is that you're shaving. And that can also block up, so you open up those follicles while you're shaving, and if the dead skin cells kind of get in there or irritate it or block it, then when that new hair is trying to grow in, it gets blocked, and then that's kind of how ingrown hairs grow. So that's just kind of a quick little tidbit about what that is, first of all. That's really important to know, because the main thing that our body cloth does is exfoliates. It removes everything from the surface. So you're getting rid of any bacteria, any dead skin cells, anything that's on the surface of your skin that's going to cause those problems to begin with. So that's the first important thing to know. The second thing, you can get the cloth as wet or wring it out and have it kind of be as not wet as you want. So the more exfoliation you want to wring it out more. If you want it to be a little gentler on your skin, then you have it be extra wet if you don't want quite as much exfoliation. Some people's skin can be a little bit more sensitive than others. So that's another thing to know. You can fold the cloth into 4 and then use it flat-handed to kind of rub it up your leg, and I'll show you. I'm going to get up and demo that here in just a second. Sometimes though, if people are rubbing it back and forth, it's easier to hold it in your hand and rub it back and forth like this. And I'm going to show you a hot tip after I'm done. Something I just learned. Here we are 4.5 years in, and I just learned a new tip about shaving myself. So I'm going to share that in a second. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So my legs aren't like too super hairy, so you're not going to be able to see the hair, but trust me, there's definitely some growth there. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get my cloth wet, wring out most of the water. All right. So what I do is I just bring the cloth up. So I am exfoliating all of that. So some people go back and forth. I typically just go up. And I get my razor wet. It can be important on what kind of razor you use. Obviously, you don't want to use a really old, dried out razor. I bought these packs from Costco 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, however long, and I split them with my sister. I still have our like big pack that we bought because I can go longer now because it doesn't have the soap buildup and stuff in it. So that's kind of crazy, but I'm almost done, and I keep promising myself when I'm out of these, I'm going to buy myself a nice razor. All right, so
I feel like I keep saying that to myself too.
I know. So I literally
I don't know why I'm so weird when it comes to buying a nice razor for myself.
Yeah.
I feel like it feels like such a weird thing to invest my money in, so I feel guilty, but then I'm buying these inexpensive ones, but I'm like, I keep buying them. So
I know, but it's less plastic in the landfills, right?
I know, and that's why I feel so guilty at the same
time. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to run the cloth up, and then I'm just going to bring the razor right up behind it. So I'm going to turn the water on a little bit. I bring it up, and the razor right behind it. Okay. Oh, my super fancy robe's getting in the way. Okay. So same when I get to my knee, people might get a little worried around your knee bone, right? No fears here, ladies. Look how fast and quick and easy that is, and there's no nicks. Well, my knee is just red from kneeling on it, but I never get razor burn or nicks or any of that problem anymore. So when I'm done, then I typically use my lotion, whatever your preferred lotion is. So I've got my Lacia Moisture Rich Body Lotion, and I use that to lotion up when I'm done.
I am in love with that new lotion, and I actually have misplaced it, and I've been looking everywhere for it, and I'm so
I'm
gonna have to order another one because I can't find it. But I like how
really crazy. I don't know if it's on your end or my end, but your sound went a little crazy for a minute.
Oh no! Can you hear me now?
So it's like garbly.
Okay, keep talking. I'm gonna go get my headphones. I'll be back.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so while she's gone, I'm going to talk about our armpits really quick. So when I first started, I had no problem shaving my legs, but apparently my underarms are a little bit more sensitive. Part of that is because of the deodorants I was using, and I wasn't aware of that. All the different chemicals and things that are affecting our body. So you've got all this deodorant buildup on your arm, first of all. So it might be harder the first couple times that you're shaving because you've got to remove all of that buildup of anything that you've got on your skin from before. So especially in our underarm area, when I first started, my underarms got very irritated and red. So what I had to do was use my cloth really wet, and I had to dab at my underarm until all of the old deodorant had kind of worked its way out of my body and I had detoxed. And then now I have no problem shaving my underarms. I can use my cloth as wrung out as I need to, exfoliate, shave, just get on the go. It's no problem. Does anybody have any questions so far?
Well, I did find out that they could. Can you hear me now, Darcy?
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. They were saying they could hear me, so good.
Okay,
I'm glad
perfect.
you guys heard me. So what I was saying is, you were showing the lotion, and I actually am in love with that lotion, and I've misplaced mine, and I can't figure out where I put it, so I have to buy a new one because I like how light it is, so it feels really, really, really good on your legs. And I actually really like using the illuminating oil on my legs after I shave. I love using it on my legs. I just go do like a whole dropper, does like the whole leg. It seriously feels so good and so smooth. I like it a lot. Yes.
That's good. I've never tried that. I've tried it on my hands
Mhm.
before. I don't know why I didn't think to try it on my legs.
Yeah, you totally should. And I actually have it like kind of, oh yeah. All right, show them the tip now. This is pretty
Okay,
cool.
so this is the quick tip that I learned, and of course, Latara already knew it, but I
Yeah.
just
Oh,
learned
I
this.
do it. I do it all the time. It's so much
I just learned this
easier.
from another consultant. So we have what's it called? A mitt.
The body mitt. It's just called the body
Mitt.
scrub
Yeah.
mitt. Yeah.
So it's got the body cloth on one side, and the other side is kind of this scrubby, and like, where's the camera? It's kind of this scrubby loop texture that's more exfoliating. But anyway, with this, it fits on your hand better, and you can just go up and down your legs really fast to exfoliate before you shave. What? I did not know that. So, another fun tip.
I actually love using that, and it's really the scrubby side feels really good actually, and it does a good job exfoliating. So while I'm using it, I like will use the scrubby side on my feet and like do a nice scrubbing on my feet because like here where we live, the air is super dry in the winter time because our homes are like tight and hot and stuff. And so my feet do still get kind of dry in the winter. And
Yeah,
I
me
like
too.
being able to use that, that scrub on my heels and on my toes. It feels really good. So yeah, I highly recommend the body mitt. Another fun thing that we have actually, because we're talking about the scrubbing, is we have this cool thing. I was going to talk about it tomorrow, but I feel like since we're talking about the mitt, I'll just talk about it now. This is called our back scrubber, and it's the body cloth on one side, and it's that exact same scrubby on the other side as the body mitt. And there's a towel up there, Lydia. It's the same one as the body mitt, and it seriously feels so good. And you just put it behind you, and you like just scrub away. I love it.
I love that one for my back, and my husband too. It's like his favorite.
Yeah, you should use it. Lydia's in here. She's like, wait, I haven't used that one. You should use it. It feels good.
Yeah.
It'll be easier for you to clean your back too. So anyways, yeah. So what else do you think we should go over?
I am just checking back scrubber. I feel like we've covered so much of the bathroom and I don't want to like overwhelm everybody.
Yeah, I agree.
If anybody's got questions about shaving.
Yeah, I feel like we totally threw so much out at you, but it was important to see the different size options of the body cloths, because we do tend to use them for different things. I use the smaller one for my face as well. Yes, Catherine, the back scrubber is awesome.
Yeah.
And then, Jamie's saying, don't forget about the men. Men can shave with the body cloth one or two. I am really glad that you said that because the first time I did this challenge, I had never even thought to like think about everybody's like spouse or husbands or whatever. And, here we are saying like, we should say something real quick. The reason that we are sharing this feature of our cloth and why you should use it as your legs is because, and we're going to talk more about this tomorrow in the educational post, but we don't want you to use shaving cream. I feel like we didn't really talk about why.
True. Yeah. So true.
Yeah, we should touch on that real quick. So we don't want you to use shaving cream, or like we're saying you don't need to use the soaps, but shaving creams are really unhealthy for you. They really are. They have a lot of ingredients in them that are not that great. And say you're in the routine of say you shave your legs for 20 years, okay? Probably you're going to be doing it for more than that, but let's just go with 20, okay? And you are using a shaving cream on your body for 20 years, and it has these toxic chemicals in it, and anything that sprays out of a can is also going to be pretty
Yeah.
unhealthy for you
Be
too in
careful.
general.
Mhm.
But the stuff that and like all of the shaving creams have these scents to them, right? They're all like tropical and flowery and all that stuff, right? None of those are like real, the real scents of these things. They are literally synthetic chemical ingredients that are toxic for us. So we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. But with men, the reason I stated that is because here we are telling all of you, like, let's try to not use shaving cream, let's use soap. But what about your husband? He doesn't need to use it either. And so if your husband is willing to try it, you should challenge him, to shave this week using your body cloth and have him try it out. I'm actually I have a consultant on my team. Her name is Kat, and her husband is super awesome about making videos with her. And I actually sent her a message tonight to ask if we could share his video in the challenge here tomorrow, because he does a really good demonstration showing how he can shave his beard with the body
Yeah.
cloth, and he loves it. He absolutely loves it. And he says his skin is so much smoother now, and he doesn't have to shave as frequently because he's able to get that smooth shave that we're talking about for our legs.
So you get a closer shave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he likes it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen there's a gentleman too that does posts. He's got bald hair and he shaves his head too, and it's like he's done
Yeah.
videos, and yeah, it's so
Yeah.
great. The other thing about the shaving cream, not only you're getting the chemicals on your body, but then that's more canisters that are going to the landfill. And think about what makes your bathtub and your shower so gross, all that soap scum and everything, and then that's one less thing you have to clean up too. There's all kinds of perks to it.
Yes, Kim is saying shaving cream is so messy. Yeah, and I think, I was saying to Darcy before we went live that I actually have like never used shaving cream ever. I was a weird one out, and I actually always just shave my legs with water and my razor. It's all I've ever done. And so a few times I have tried shaving cream because I'm like, why did women think we need this? So I tried it. I'm like, wow, this is a really big mess, and this takes a long time.
Yes. Yes.
I ain't got that kind of time. I don't have it. Oh my God. Oh, Amy's on. She's saying that her husband uses it for his head to shave. That's awesome. Yes, I love it. I'm so glad to hear that. I really wish we knew more if we knew how many men out there were using the body cloth to shave, because I think it would seriously save them so much time in the long run, and their faces would be smoother, and we like that. So
yeah, my husband does it too, and I just didn't even think to like ask him about it.
yeah.
So,
Right? Yeah. It's okay, Amy, that you can't type. We'll let it slide. I hope you're feeling okay, but I totally understood what you meant. Okay, so let's wrap this up. So we threw a bunch at you. So tomorrow is day 3, and day 3's challenge, and we want you to shave your legs. That is what we want you to do. Okay, so if you have not washed your face with your body cloth yet, get on it. You still have time to make it up. Do it tonight. And then today's challenge was to travel around. And if you don't leave for work today, or you work from home, I recommended using it to freshen up after you were done eating or cleaning your face throughout the day. Or if you're working out, freshen your face up while you're working out, stuff like that, right? And then tomorrow is going to be to shave your legs. So make sure when you're done tomorrow, make sure you do a really good rinse on your body cloth. I would recommend if you have the detergent, if we sent you some detergent, just grab a couple of sprinkles, sprinkle it on your body cloth, and then do a cleaning. It's going to get nice and clean. And then make sure you wring it out really good and rinse it out and then hang it up to dry. Okay. All right. Before we do the drawing, Darcy, is there anything else you want to add in?
No, I'm just excited about this drawing. Can't wait to
I
see who
know.
wins. We've got
This
some
is our
women out
first
there that are
one.
working so hard already.
I know. I love reading I read everybody's response that are sent in, and I read every single one, and I just love it. Everyone's saying so far, really simple. We had questions about travel, so we went over that, how to travel with the bags. So I'm really glad. And then remember, when you're doing your entries, that last one where it says, is there anything that would make the challenge easier? That's also a slot where you can ask questions in there too. Okay, so let's see. I have everybody up, so I am gonna scroll really quick, and I'm gonna click on a name, and that's what I'm gonna pick. And I got Jean. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if I don't say your name right. Your consultant is Miss Amy Sear and Jean Allaire, I think. I'm so sorry, Jean. Congratulations. Amy will know who I'm talking about. And you make sure you connect with her. So everybody say congratulations to Miss Jean. She spells her name Jeanne. Congratulate her. Send her some clapping emojis, whatever it is that you want to do. Jean, reach out to Amy, or Amy will reach out to you, and you will be able to collect your prize from her. I'm super excited. It's going to be a blast. Can't wait to hear what you end up getting with it. So anyways, tomorrow we'll be doing a drawing for day 2. And of course, make sure and feel free. Again, I always am encouraging you to share a photo right in the group. You are welcome to post whatever you want in regards to this challenge in the group. We love when we see what's happening in the background. It is awesome. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight. And we will see you tomorrow night at the exact same time to learn about Day 4's challenge. We are halfway there. Keep it up, ladies, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.